All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. I want to tell you guys right out of the gate, this is a sponsored video. Yes, sponsored. Someone paid me to talk about something. Unbelievable. All right, so in this video, I am going to basically show you guys how to bid on Heritage Auctions website. Apparently, there are some Magic the Gathering collectibles that are ending here in about, as of the filming of this video, I think about 7 days or so. I'll put the link below. And this particular individual has two beta Black Lotuses on there. And also a few other Power 9 cards. And I will make sure that I put the link of his direct items on there too. Main reason why, what's very interesting about this, is he contacted me about this because he was concerned that no one knows about it. Go figure. It's exactly what I've been telling people the entire time when you're bidding on Heritage stuff. No one knows about it. No one really understands it. And it's like bidding, it's like logging into another account, another eBay type of item, auction house thing, a bobber, and you're basically trying to, compete. But the caveat here is what I said before, one of the biggest issues is the 20% buyer's premium. Yes, you read my lips. Look at my lips. 20% buyer's premium. So if you bid $1,000, you will be paying $1,200 total. I also found out that the consignor is getting charged 10%, I believe, for the consignment fee. So basically, Heritage is making a whopping 30% total. Wow. You would think with that 30% commission, they would actually invest in marketing skills. Another thing I realized is that on Facebook, there's these Facebook ads. I have yet to see a Facebook ad that Heritage is running any auctions. I haven't seen any sponsored, those sponsored ads. Nothing, not one. I've seen zero. If you've seen one, please let me know. But the auction prices as of today are so low, you're gonna see in this video that you're gonna start laughing. So what I want you to do is I want you to see in here in a second, I will log on to my account and I will bid on some of the accounts. On top of that, I'm going to go through their website real quick for this Magic the Gathering and give you some of my reviews. And then I want you guys, if you feel inclined to bid, please bid. The reason why is, as you know, this is a Magic the Gathering investment channel in some way. I don't want you guys to miss out on some cheap-ass auctions sales because it makes the entire market look horrible. God, I don't want Heritage Auctions to lose face because they're just not marketing anything. I want the cards to sell normal price, the realized price with the commission, right? If so may be it. So if you see an opportunity to make some money, please bid. Thank you so much for watching the video. Let's go right into the cards and check it out. All right, guys, I'm back. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. So I'll have to be honest with you guys. It was a pain in the butt to essentially figure out my password or my user ID because I rarely log on to Heritage. After spending about 10 minutes to do that, I finally got it. All right, so first thing you'll notice, their website is ha.com. Pretty straightforward there. And all you're going to do is you're going to create an account. I've already done it. The website's pretty user-friendly, but I'm just going to get right to the chase. If you type in Magic the Gathering, see that right there? Not Magic Johnson, Magic the Gathering. Click on that. There you go. All right, so you have 27 available items. So this particular gentleman had multiple items in store. In particular, these two black border Black Lotuses. So, do you see what's going on here? This is a BGS 8 Beta Black Lotus And for the love of God, guys, I will tell you off the bat, this is not a super nice collector quality card in my opinion. Look at this edge right here. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ugly. But to some people, if you were cracking out, play old school Magic, this would work out. Okay? So, I have to say that, keep in mind when you're buying these things, the condition and what you're looking at, you're buying. I gotta say, overall, the scan quality is pretty good. You can also zoom in pretty big. So let's make a bid here. So now, I want you to look at this right here. This whole sequence, let me zoom in on my phone because I know it's a little hard. And I want you guys to really look at how to do this because the purpose of this is to show you guys what I'm talking about. The buyer's primo. Okay, so 7 days left. Buyer's premium. So let me just try to get this straight. Yeah, okay, right there. Okay, so look at that. I want you guys to look at that. So right now, the bid is at $6,500. And with the buyer's premium, it is $7,800. All right, so your secret maximum bid, you can write it here. And then remember, the buyer's premium exists. So but they have a next minimum bid. Look carefully. Right here, it's $7,000 for the next bid. See what I'm saying? On eBay, you can put increments, I believe, up about $100 for, it depends on where it's at in the auction price. The point is, they really, really constrain you, and the minimum, so next bid is $500. With the buyer's premium of 20%, you're paying basically another $500. So basically 20% is another $100. So it's $600 realized price. All right, so let's make a bid. A card like this, man, it should be going for like, I don't know, 15, 20 grand, right? Something like that. So it's well below market. I'll just do the next bid. So I'll do 7,000 for the sake of doing this. Place bid. Pretty simple. Confirm your bid with buyer's premium. Let me just change this screen here so you see how it goes. Okay. See how it is? Pretty simple there. I believe they charge... Okay. Another thing to understand is they charge sales tax, I believe, now. There's a nexus states, basically the United States. There's some states that are basically causing, they basically are Amazon, eBay, I believe Heritage is a part of that. You have to now pay sales tax. And also keep in mind, Heritage has offices in New York, LA, so New York and California are affected. They have Dallas is where they're based out of Texas. So depending on what state you're in, you're going to have to get charged sales tax, even if you're not a nexus state. All right, so just keep that in mind. I'll hit confirm, and that's it. All right, so look at that. Congratulations. I am the high bidder at $7,000. There you go. And then there's some information. There's a lot of information. I believe there's also like additional bidding that you can do after, but I believe you have to actually have some type of I don't know, like you have to have already be bidding or something to be able to bid after the auction ends, something like that. So keep that in mind. There's this bidder protection thing. I haven't figured it out yet, but basically from what I see here is that you can put additional percentages of your bid. So it has half an increment, +1, +2, +3. So it does that so you don't get sniped for some reason. All right, let's go back. Let's look at some other of these items this gentleman wanted me to look at. Here we have, let's see, a BGS 9 Beta Black Lotus. Look at this thing. All right. Current bid is at $11,000. $11,000. So this is way below market. This is a 9.5. Let's see, 9.5. centering, 8.5 corners, 9 edges, 9 surface. So almost a quad. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I feel like this card is overgraded somewhat too. I feel like it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just a contrast, but it's not like the perfect pack fresh look that I would expect, to be honest. But it still is a 9 graded, so you've got to consider it while you're investing in Magic. That's why I'm looking at it. That's why I want to show you guys. Always look at the scans, all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's go back to this. All right, so what do you guys think we should bid on this one? I'm just going to bid. So next bidding increment is, let's see. Next bigger increment is, okay, so it's currently at $11,000. Buyer's premium at 20% makes it $13,200. So the next bid is $12,000. Wow. Buyer's premium, with buyer's premium, $14,400. All right, so let's just do it. Why not? Below market value. I think this card is probably worth at least $20,000 net, and $25,000 is a little higher. $30,000 is definitely a higher scale for this quality. That is. Confirm bid. Here we go. So this particular one, I was outbid by a prior bidder. Keep that in mind. I'm not going to bid right now, but I'll keep my eye on it. All right, let's take a look at next ones. What else do we got? All right, so I think this gentleman also had the 2 Moxes here. These 2 beta Moxes, 8.5, and I think at a time walk 9. But I'll just, look, the bottom line here is it's not just the gentleman's cards, but just in general, I think they're just way underpriced. Like, for example, this Mox Emerald, 8.5. This card I've been looking at is extremely underpriced. Look at this card. Okay, I want you to look at something. This card has an 8 surface. So, in beta, on the middle, right here, this little thing here, there is like a surface indentation mark that is part of the card. And so that's why it's getting an 8. I know that for almost a fact. You just can't tell from the scan. Otherwise, unless there's a crap load of play which I don't really see. So I would say that this card is extremely decent quality overall. Not like there's no print dots or anything. Let's see, 8.5, 8.5 corners. Yeah. So let's look at the back real quick. Wow. So you go 40%. That's a huge. Now this crap here on the back, that is not playware. That's on the case. How do I know that? I just know because Beckett, look at this. Look at all those dots. That's like the Beckett crappy smudging crap. So this card, honestly, should easily be 5 to 6K with a near mint to mint. Like people, even like old school Magic players like to crack out this card to play with. So let's bid on this card. It's pretty cheap. So we're going to do that. And next bid is $1,700. I'll do $2,000 for shits and giggles. Let's see. That would be $2,400 with buyer's premium, confirmed raising. And voila. I am the high bidder for this card. All right. So I'm going to put the link below. The link of these auctions here. I will also I'll also put the link of the 2 Lotuses too. But I want you guys to check out all of the cards here because they're dirt cheap. They're just so low, like this Underground Sea. It's only at 9.5 at $3,600 buyer's premium. Are you kidding me? That card's like 15 grand in some countries, some places, whatever, right? I'll just put 4,000. 4,000. I mean, if I get this card, I mean, I'll be making serious profit. Oh, I'll bid it. But that's my point. All right, guys, I'm going to cut to the video, and then we're going to talk more about what I think about Heritage and this whole setup. By the way, if you go to My Heritage, you can look at your bids. Pretty good. See what you're losing, you're winning. That's kind of cool, right? And I have to say, I'll tell you my feedback on the website here in a second. Talk soon. Hold on a sec. All right, guys, I'm back. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. So, by the way, if you guys like these kind of videos, please tell me in the comments below. I might do more like review type of videos like this. I think it's kind of interesting. I mean, I'd be happy to do other websites, other kind of buying ways or buying purchases. What are some cards online? I think I might do that. I might go on eBay to show you guys what I look for, stuff like that. So back to this auction, Heritage Auctions. I gotta say, overall, the website, I gotta give it a solid. I'll probably say a solid B minus. I don't think it's quite, A level to me is like incredibly user friendly. The app also has to be extremely good. I think there's too much information. I think it's too cluttered on the Heritage website. I feel like it's like crap all over the place. There's too many like reminders and restrictions. I think also like this 20% buyer's premium thing is rampantly like all over the place. Now I see why, because they want you to remind you, hey, it's plus 20%. But there needs to be some type of way where maybe you could have like a button saying, hey, I click here saying I agree to 20%. Stop showing me it's plus 20%. I mean, I agree to it. I'm done, right? That's it. I sign my name or whatever digitally. I don't know. I understand it's plus 20%. It's annoying, right? That's one thing I noticed. But as far as these auctions are concerned, these 27 lots, they are extremely undervalued. I think, some of you guys might argue and say, well, Dan, it's 7 days left to bid. Unfortunately, guys, if this has been going on, I think like a 1 month auction, I mean, that's pretty bad. There's a lot of cards on there, like that Underground Sea especially, that's way underpriced. So it's definitely not getting the amount of traffic, the amount of interest, the bidding action initially. Maybe it's a last minute flurry of a few people, which that probably is. See, in bidding, all you really need is 2 people. You don't really need one person because that's not going to work. You need that 2 people to drive the price up. Now, I have been asked this question, does Heritage do shilling? Meaning, are there people inside that basically are bidding for them to jack prices up? I don't really know how technology works. I'm not going to accuse Heritage, but I know that back in the day in the sports car world, there's a company called Mastros. And they were, actually the guy, Bill Mastro, went to jail, I believe, for 2 or 3 years or something for fraud. And he basically was shilling up the bids, bidding them up to increase the sale prices and get higher consignment fees. And it was a big, big scheme. Now, eBay is kind of similar in the sense that you can bid, you can get different accounts, but it's a violation. And eBay obviously has better systems in place. They definitely do not accept it. You have no, really, I don't believe it's kind of like you have really no recourse. So be very careful that shill bidding does work. It does work in the sense that you can have a friend that basically helps you bid up an item. So be very careful when you bid. It's scary, right? Because if you're buying something, you might have a friend that's bidding up that item, and that's a way to counteract that shill bidding of maybe another account by yourself. So you kind of have a guy who's bidding. Obviously, when you're bidding on these type of things, just have an idea of the price you want to pay. Don't go on a crazy bidding war unless it's a super rare item, but have some type of budget in mind. My rule, my thing with Fair Heritage is that the cards that are listed, the review of all the cards, they're not special enough. These 27 lots, while they'll probably achieve about 100K of sales, and Heritage will get, some like 30K of profits or whatever for their fees. I really believe that as a buyer of Magic cards and collectors out there, they'll see that, hey, this isn't special enough for me to pay the 20%. So, I actually hope that the auctions, I'm hoping that the auctions will go well, because I don't want the cards to go lower than what market should be. Because then I'm offering cards like on eBay or my web store or whatever, and people will start saying, whoa, Dan, you're charging way too much. The thing is, you got to realize it's the exposure. The exposure of Heritage is not the same as other companies like eBay, who's built a big business. And I will tell you that I being sponsored by this video by a guy who has 6 lots, including those 2 black border beta Lotuses, the 8 BGS 8 and BGS 9, just would tell you, like, if anybody wants to sponsor me to freaking talk about this freaking auction stuff, these guys are crazy. This guy's crazy. But, I want you guys to bid. I want you to go online and bid them up so you make some money. If you're an investor, read my lips, bid on it, outbid me so I can basically not get them on the cheap. Please, I do not want to get them on the cheap, because if I get them on the cheap, sure, I'll be happy I got them, but I will be upset because that means it's below market and it looks horrible for the entire market itself. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. It's me, Daniel, with VintageMagic.com. My website is VintageMagic.com. My website is not an auction house, but if you're interested in buying any of the cards, you can make offers and such. I'm going to be making some changes on the website. So I'm going to start doing on my website like, ask for price. I'm not even put the price on there anymore because the prices of cards have been going up so fast. I'm going to start doing pricing. So it's basically ask for price, ask for current market price and availability. Also, when I travel, I might sell something and I don't have time to update everything. It's all manual, right? So I'm going to be doing changes on my website. But these type of reviews, I really enjoy it. I think they're interesting. I think I'm going to go through more products and different things when I get a chance. So please look out for some more videos. I appreciate you guys. Help this guy out. Bid on his freaking auctions. That's all I got to say. Please, for the love of God.